Hi there, Gareth here from WAI2K. How's it all going out there? Today I'd just like to show you part of Frith Track. This part of the track, part of the course for the WAI2K is very important. It's probably the hardest part of the course, and you're in the first 20 k's of the event. Prior to the first 20 k's of the event, you'll be running it. It's from about the 9k mark. Once you hit Bucks Road campsite, there'll be an aid station there, so you can refuel before you hit Frith Trail. Sorry, because Frith Trail it's hard. It's a hard track. You'll see what I mean on the day. It's about 900 meters of elevation, over about 8 kilometers of track. The first pivotal point that you need to take note of when you're coming up is prior to the 1k mark, from Bucks Road campsite, 1k up the track. Prior to this, you will hit a point, and basically the track behind me, if you can see that is where you want to be going. The main track veers around and goes up that way, so you want to be taking that track there. There's an orange marker, and as you go up the track, you'll see there's some white and red reflective markings on one of the trees, so you can follow up that way as well, so you know where to go. This will be cordoned off on the day, the main track going up, so you'll be able to see it on the ground. There'll be some hazard tape there to say don't go that way, head up Frith Track instead, otherwise you're going the wrong direction and it'll really piss you off. So basically Frith Track, it's pretty unmanaged really. It is a dock track, but it's not that well used. It's used by a lot of pig hunters, I think goat hunters, but not that many people go up here, so it's quite rugged in parts. I'm going to try, and I have done already a few clearing bees up here to clear quite a bit of the gorse away. There is quite a bit of scrub that you'll be heading through. It's quite close to the top, so probably a few kilometres from the top. It's quite exposed and quite brushy and scrubby on the legs and thighs. So I'm going to try and get that cleared for you guys prior to race day. If I don't do as much as I can, I'll try and do as much as I can, but if I don't, just bear in mind that there will be a bit of gorse, a bit of scrub, and some things to battle through along Frith Track. It is only 8k's, but as I said, it's the toughest part of the course because it is quite a bit of elevation. There is a little bit of technical downhill, and basically the scrub that will possibly still be there in places on race day will be there to run through as well. So it'll be a bit of a walk, a bit of a slog for you guys. For me it is. For some of you faster runners, you might be able to handle it okay. It's definitely single track. You'll probably see a few tar up there, a few young goats, a few older goats. You'll smell them definitely. There is a family that live up there. I've seen them on both big runs I've done up there. So yeah, as I said, it's a beautiful track anyway, apart from the rough parts of it. The views up there are spectacular. The scenery changes the whole way through as you move through the elevation of the course. It's just a beautiful track. Tough, but beautiful. That's all I'll say. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the footage, and I hope you enjoy this part on race day. You'll be swearing at me a bit, I'd say, but hey, that's all part of running. Yeah, all good. Hey guys, so yeah, I'm up, it's not that far up for the track actually. This is the first view you get, which is pretty stunning really. It's looking up north, and obviously we'll be running south along Frith Track towards Pylon Track. As I said, also you want to follow the orange markers on the day. You will have a View Ranger or something similar on your phones or on your mobile device, plus a topographical map of the course as well. There is a point up Frith Track. There's a lookout. The path veers in two directions, so one takes you to the lookout and one takes you the way you want to go, which is hanging a right, and that takes you down some technical downhill. I'll point this out on Rego Day, and I'll also let you know in briefing as well where to watch out for this, and hopefully we'll get that marked for you on the day as well. The WAI2K course, it won't be as well marked as the WAI2K, namely for the reasons that it's all kind of dock and Kotoki range, and walkable sort of tramping trails, so they're all quite well marked out with usually orange markers. Yeah, so as I said before, Frith Track. It's a great little track, and I look forward to you guys running it on race day. I look forward to hearing the feedback about the track. Honestly, I would love to see this track get a full makeover, completely ploughed through and opened up as a really nice wide walking track. Hopefully it gets done one day. We'll see how we go with that over the years. But yeah, this is a great little track, Frith Track. Bring it on, race day, WAI2K 2020. Okay, I'm just back from Frith Track. I've just done a little scout up, a couple of k's up and a couple of k's back. I just want to do a bit of a summary about Frith Track. It's a beautiful track, really nice track. It's just a pity. It's kind of like a Dali or a Picasso covered in a prickly blanket or something. It's a beautiful track. It just really needs a bit of work to get it up to scratch. It's gonna, November is coming up. I've already cleared part of the track. Some other people have come and cleared another part of the track, but it still needs a bit of work. So if you're keen on helping out at some stage, clearing some gorse and clearing some scrub for the race, then that would be highly appreciated. It's either that or we get Doc on board to put some time and effort into, and a bit of money into getting a digger up there or something to clear it out. That is my dream at the end of the day, to get it a fully functional open track connecting Bucks Road campsite to Pylon Track along Frith Track. It needs to be done. It's a really beautiful attraction for the Wairarapa, and I think it would bring a lot of people joy and a lot of people happiness to come and tramp and run this part of the Wairarapa, and plus it joins up to Pylon Track and then along to Rimataka Lookout if that gets cleared as well, plus Kaitoki. So it would open a lot of doors, and I think we keep pushing, we can get this track cleared and up to scratch. That is my dream, so keep on pushing forward, people. A couple of things to look out for again, just to recap. There is a bit of gorse, bit of scrub. There's some small stumpy bits underground sometime, so you need to watch out for that when you're running along this part of the track as well. Yeah, there's a couple of turning points that I'll note in this little bit of footage as well. I'll put it on the screen now for you. Just some points to look out for, two turning points in particular. The first one about 900 metres along the track from Bucks Road campsite to turn. And there's another one coming up towards, I think it's Finnis Lookout, part way along the track. It's about halfway along the track. I'll pinpoint that as well, but you'll have your topo maps on you also. As I said, it's not going to be that well marked. It is a dock track, so there are orange markers along the track, plus some blue poles and the more exposed part near the top of as you get towards Pylon Track. I'll have those marked out and let you know where they are as well. But anyway, yep, that's Frith Track for you guys. Look forward to you running it on race day, and I'll be in touch. Cheers.